All right, let's get started right away with these Swedish dishcloths, which I have never heard of, I have to be honest with you, but give it up to Costco for always introducing me to new things, to new culture. So these are a thing. I looked them up online. People are into them, not just people in Sweden, obviously. And they're really just like other dishcloths. They're absorbent, and people use them kind of as in lieu of paper towels, and they last 6 to 9 months, is what I saw online. So there you go. Next, we have the Dyson Cyclone vacuum cleaner, and this is the vacuum cleaner that I have. I bought it during C19 4 years ago, and of course, you're stuck in the house. You may as well clean the house with a high-end vacuum cleaner. This one is on sale, so you can get it for a discount. I definitely paid, I believe, about this much, if not more than that. It says the battery lasts for 60 minutes. Can't really vouch for that because who actually vacuums for 60 minutes straight? But I can tell you that the thing goes without a charge for a month or two for me, on the times that I do use it. So 2 year warranty. I'm 4 years from the purchase and have not had a problem at all. Very easy to clean, to dump the thing out. Every once in a while, you do need to clean the filter as well. Otherwise, it will lose some suction. Then this Winex air purifier. Now, this is a new model of the air purifier for $30 off. And I've had the older model, still have the older model of the Winex purifier, and have to say it really does work very well. My mother got sick. I had to go take care of her at her house, and she's a smoker, and of course the whole house is reeking of smoke. But the bedroom where I slept, by having this, and again the other model of this in the bedroom, it cleared the air so that I could breathe and sleep with no problem whatsoever. And the one I had a light on it that would essentially let red, yellow, or green. Green meaning it's gotten all the, at least whatever impurities it can get out of the air, so you would know. And it says it covers 1,800 square feet. Not sure about that, particularly if your house has walls and obstructions, maybe an open area, but that seems like a large area for it to be responsible for. But certainly check it out and let me know what your results are. Then next we have the Samsonite two-piece luggage, and this is part of the 1020, has the 1020 coupon, but you can see there the expiration date says November the 3rd. So even though the coupon says it goes through October the 20th, it looks like in this store, you can get this as late as November the 3rd. And so I am going to take it down and take a look at it. It actually feels pretty sturdy and lightweight. One of the things you want is for when your luggage is empty, you don't want it to weigh 10, 15 pounds because, of course, most airlines only allow a 40 or 50 pound weight limit. You don't want the luggage to be 20% of that. So this one is pretty lightweight. It is the 4-wheel spinner, so spins in a 360. And then of course you can also roll it back on 2 wheels if you have to do that. And this handle is fairly sturdy. In the other video, I was looking at another brand of luggage, and that handle was very shaky, especially when it was extended fully. This one extends pretty big. I'm 6'4", and when it is at this height, the top height, it works just fine for me. It has a little hook you can see there on the back. So if you want to hook your purse or your backpack or small bag, that's probably more for a small grocery bag on this particular suitcase. And then on the larger one, you might be able to hook your backpack onto that. But that's the carry-on. And then this one is the larger one, of course, that will get you hopefully 2 weeks worth of items in that. And you can see it has the TSA approved lock on it. So what should happen, those 2 little slots there on the top, once you zip the zipper all the way around, the zippers fit into those slots, and that's essentially how you lock it. But the fact that it's a TSA approved lock means that If you're checking that bag and the TSA needs to get inside of it, they have the universal lock to be able to access it. And I've had that happen before where they access the bag, they'll leave a little piece of paper in there to say that they have inspected your bag. And I guess that's okay. Who knows if they're going through your unmentionables and mentioning some things or taking things. Who knows what happens with the TSA and what they do with your bag. But in either case, for $159, and Samsonite is a known brand. Of course, you really don't know luggage until you've had it for 10 years and it's still lasting. That gives you the insight as to whether or not it is a quality piece of luggage. But I can say the last piece of luggage that I purchased from Costco, and we're talking 15 years ago, I still have it. It is a carry-on. It's a cloth, not the hard side, and it's not the 4-wheel. It's just a 2-wheel that you have to tip it back, but it's just perfect. It holds my backpack, and it's just a perfect balance of weight, and the construction is still good. Height is good. So Costco is pretty good for luggage. Now we're going to take a look at this. It's a crock pot, essentially. Ninja. It's $89. It shows that it's through the October 20th with the special, but it doesn't show what the regular price is, so what the discount is, if there is one on it. But you can see it comes with a spoon, it's got the top, it's got a little insert pot that sits in there that you can remove. And this thing got a tray on the inside, so if you're doing, say, a pot roast or something and you want the fat to drain off of that, it will sit in the bottom. I am a fan of slow cookers, though I don't use them as much as I should. A good chili, white chicken chili in a slow cooker, which it's that time of year coming up. So that's one of my favorite things to do. I'll be doing that. And on the side here, it says so many possibilities all in one pot. And it is showing a bread rising inside. So I never knew that you could use it for that, but I would imagine it will help bread to rise quicker if you have it on a low heat and you put it in there. Maybe it takes, I don't know, 8 hours for it to rise just sitting on your counter. But if you put it in this, you got a top, it's covered, you got a low heat setting you can put it on, and that bread might be rising 1 hour or something. I don't know. I don't make bread from scratch, but just imagining that that's the case. And if any of you have used your slow cooker or to do bread in it, I'd be curious to know about that. I don't think you can bake the bread there, but at least just to let it rise. And next we have the Henkel's Paradigm set of skillets here. This is $79. This is not on sale, though it just so happened they did have one of the road shows here in the store today where they had the people kind of demonstrating these the Henkel cookware. So they were there to answer any questions in the Nevada Costco, Las Vegas. But this is a nice set. I actually do have it. It's pretty good. And reading on the back here, it talks about the different gas, electric, induction. And I did learn just from being out of the country in South Africa, where one of the Airbnbs stayed in and had this induction cooktop, and it only works with certain pans. So if you don't have the proper pan and with the induction, that thing, you think you have a problem. It's just that that pan is not compatible. So this one appears to be compatible with all. And we'll see. I haven't used it for very long to know how long it lasts. Then next we have a cooking sheet, well, a baking pan, if you will. This is through 1020, $5 savings, $20. And don't have this, but what I do like about it is that it comes with a lid so that if you did do a half sheet cake in here, you have the lid to go with it. So you can keep that in the pan or take it to the wherever, the church bake sale or the birthday party, whatever it is, and you can just carry it in that. So it's essentially as if you're getting a cake carrier as well as a baking sheet. And then the depth of that, of course, I bought some of the gold plated, I don't know if they're gold plated, but from Costco when they had those the last time. Still have those, so I don't need those today. This guy's looking at the knives. Let me move away from him before he decides to stick me in the back with one of those. But next we're going to the food saver. And this is something that I certainly can use. I just pulled some hot dog buns out of the freezer from 4th of July, and it's October. And they had a bunch of frostbite and little ice crystals in the bag. So having something that could make my freezing of items airtight would be nice. I've never used one of these before. This one says it comes with a 5-year limited warranty. And I have heard good things about, of course, being able to vacuum seal your things, especially meat. You don't want meat, which is expensive, to become freezer burned. You want that to be as fresh as it was when you put it in. In my understanding, it's nothing to deep freeze your food for months if you have it vacuum sealed, if you are able to get most of the air out of the package. And so for $74.99, this will allow you to do that. And it is on sale, by the way, through the 27th of October, both that and the vacuum sealer bags, which is a Kirkland brand, and these do go with that vacuum sealer. I would imagine that comes with a starter pack of sealing bags, but I would assume if you're really going to be into this, if you have a deep freezer, whether an upright or one of the smaller ones, you will need more bags eventually. So if you're buying that while it's on sale, you may as well get the vacuum bags while they are on sale, again through the 27th of October. So you have a little more time than the October 20th, which it says on the coupon. Then next, something for Thanksgiving, $10.99 for some serving bowls. This is from Trudeau, 3-piece porcelain set. And this says it's through the 13th of October. So it's not part of the October 20th special. So you just have a couple days to get in there for this real soon, actually. I think that's going to be today, in fact. So 3-piece set, I'm going to set it here and it's going to drop because, of course, there's nothing there to support it on the bottom. I have to push it back. Let's do that. And you can see the kind of tactile nature of the little designs they have on there. All white bowls, put your green beans in one, your carrots in one, your mashed potatoes in one, or if you got collard greens, put that in one, and then you got the baking sheet from 2 products ago for your cornbread. You are all set. Have your table looking nice with these 3 porcelain bowls. Just have to get some nice serving spoons. You don't have those nice porcelain bowls and then be serving with something raggedy and not good looking. And then we're going to take a look at this 8-piece drink set. It looks like there are 7 on display, meaning someone probably dropped one of the other ones, as I was going to do with that porcelain bowl. But this looks like something you would buy at a Goodwill to me. I know. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. This is probably something that somebody else looks at and thinks, oh, red and green, perfect for the holidays. I just look at it and think, maybe something that used to hold a candle, or something you would buy for $5 for the whole set at your local resale shop or thrift store. But if that's you, they're $10 off here, and they definitely were sturdy, heavy glass. And you can get a set of 8 for $20 if that's you. Next, we're going to take a look at the coffee pods for your Keurig machine. These are $30 essentially after a $7 discount through October the 20th, making the pods about 37 cents each. And this is the donut shop variety, which is essentially a medium roast. I am now preferring more of a darker roast, so I did used to like this one, this donut shop coffee. Tastes pretty good, actually. But also the cost, of course, the name of this channel, Mr. Matt Savings Channel, and I like to save the Kirkland brand Keurig pods for that price. $30 when they're on sale, you get 120 versus the 80. So that's what I stick with there. However, if you don't mind spending a little more, at 44 cents per pod, you can get the Starbucks Holiday Blend for $31.99. And this, of course, costs more and you get fewer pods because it is carrying the Starbucks label. 72 pods there. And I know sometimes people are not feeling real good about the fact that you're using this pod one time and then throwing it in the trash. Well, you can recycle the pods. It shows you here to take the label off, to empty the pod, and then you can recycle it. Of course, the coffee grounds can be used in your garden. They're great for the soil. And next, we're going to blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on blame it on the Henny. Oh, not Henny. It's actually Grey Goose. So if you happen to have a fan of Grey Goose that's on your shopping list, perhaps this Grey Goose vodka with carafe and stir rod is something for your person. And the price at $42.99 actually is not bad, because that is the price for the bottle of Grey Goose by itself at the back of the store. So you can buy it at the front of the store and get a carafe and a stir rod, or you can go to the back of the store and pay the same price just for the bottle. Heck, even if you're just buying one for yourself, go ahead and pick this one up as you get the extra holiday edition for no charge, essentially. The price is the same. And if you're a fan of vodka but don't necessarily have to have the Grey Goose label, of course, you know that Kirkland sells a brand of vodka. And I can't remember exactly, but it's cheaper than this, maybe $30. I don't remember exactly. But I do have a video on all of the alcohol at Costco, and you can run that back to check the prices, the price differences. Continuing on with the box set, though, Patron said, "Don't leave me out. I'd like to get in on this box set discount." And it has the 175 milliliter, and then a couple of other extras and a couple of glasses there with it. It's hard for me to do a price comparison here because I don't see the other smaller bottles there in the store to know what they would cost, but I would imagine 3 bottles of tequila, Patron tequila, for $95. It's not bad. There's probably a discount there. If anybody can confirm that and drop in the comments and let me know if that is a good price, because you have partaken of a little Patron in your day, I'd be curious to know about that. But just knowing that Costco, generally speaking, does a pretty good job with pricing, I would suspect that that one is probably priced okay as well. Next, we have the Nutcracker. No, not the ballet, the actual character himself standing right here. And this is one of those things where the eyes follow you around. You ever seen that on a picture? You're walking past the picture, then you keep walking, but the eyes continue to follow you around. This is the vibe that I'm getting from this Nutcracker. But in either case, $349.99. And again, Costco being culturally sensitive, they have the brown skin Nutcracker, and then they have the pink skin Nutcracker as well. So you can have diversity in your nutcracking experience. And this person, I'm assuming, is indoor or outdoor. Yes, they're showing them outdoors. It looks like one of those guards, like in England, that can just stand guard of your house and they won't move. 6 feet. 6 feet tall. That's a pretty tall Nutcracker. 350 doll hairs. Not bad. I say get them both and spend the $700. Then next we have the 7-foot string tree with LED lights, $197.99. This looks more like something you see in a department store or something, but You know, if you're that person that decorates the house and really puts a lot of money into it and looking for this one other thing, need something else that's bright that I can put outside on my front lawn. 2,000 LED lights that will certainly draw some attention. Make sure that Santa stops at your house. Then here we have a lamp post that's also pretty very well lit with 150 LED lights. And this is a 7-foot tall lamp post. As you can tell, it is taller than me even, which is saying something given that I am taller than average. But at 7 foot, that's ready to play for the Lakers. Probably more than LeBron's son is ready to play for the Lakers. 7 feet, 150 LED. I don't know how LeBron's son caught a stray there on a Christmas decor video about Costco. But anyway, I move on and I digress. Let's talk about the Snow family, Mr. and Mrs. Snow and the children. We have the whole family with the lights that will light up. This is outdoor. We'll sit out there and it won't have any problems. They have scarves, so don't worry about them getting cold in the winter, or if you're in a cold climate like Chicago or up in the mountains somewhere. This will be A-OK. You can have the whole family, and they have hats too, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And that looks nice. Again, this is for that family that says, hey, we want to stand out in the neighborhood, and we don't mind dropping $179 on a set of 4 snowmen. I guess they're not all snowmen. It's a snowman, a snow woman, a snow boy, and a snow girl, perhaps. I don't know everybody's pronouns here. Sorry if I got any of that incorrect. Let's just go on to something else. What about a Christmas tree? $3.99, 7.5 feet. And this is already pre-lit. You just put that thing together. The lights are already built in. It says 7.5 feet, but I'm able to show the top of it here, so I'm not sure if it's exactly 7.5. All right, Costco cousins, that's going to do it for today's video. Just want to say thank you for watching. I know for sure you have a lot of options out there when it comes to YouTube videos, so I appreciate you stopping by this channel and checking me out. If you made it this far, please be so kind as to push that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will be aware the next time a video drops on this channel and we are on our next treasure hunt. Thanks again. Until next time, I'm out.